the chance is high that you will not make it home from here today. You see, according to an article that I was reading called The 25 Scariest Texting and Driving Accident Statistics, and there was talking about over 1 million people will be injured in a car accident every year. That's over 3,000 people a day. Over 1 million people will die in a car accident. That's 3,000 people a day. Each year, there's over 300,000 accidents caused by texting and driving. That's 64% of all roadway accidents in the United States. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Gregory. I've been a firefighter for 27 years and a paramedic for over 20. I'm one of the ones that will come out and answer these calls for help. I need your help. I need you to help me spread the word. I need you to help me spread the word that we got to stop using our cell phones and texting and driving. It is killing the people that we love, and we got to spread the word. I need you to help me spread the word about these new apps that we can get for our phones. These apps will help stop the texting and driving. We need to tell all the parents. We need to tell all the teens out there, get them to download this to their phones. This will prevent them from texting and driving. When you're moving, you don't receive and you can't send any texts. You see, this is a growing problem. Every year, there's over 400,000 people that are injured in an accident by distracted drivers. Over 300 accidents are caused by texting and driving. Let's look at this again. There's over 400,000 people that are injured in an accident every year by distracted drivers. There's over 300,000 accidents caused by texting and driving. That's 78% of all distracted drivers are being distracted by texting and driving. That blew my mind. 78% of all distracted drivers are distracted by texting and driving. That's 1 out of every 4 car accidents are caused by texting. 1 out of every 4. You see, you're 6 times more likely to get in an accident if you're texting and driving than if you're drinking and driving. Wait a minute, that's mind-boggling. Texting and driving is more dangerous than drinking and driving? You see, we all know drinking and driving is dangerous. We know we shouldn't be drinking and driving. That's why it's illegal. But yet, texting and driving is 6 times more dangerous. But we think it's okay to do that. We got to stop this. We got to spread the word and get everyone to stop. Let's think about this. They found that the average time it takes to read a text is 5 seconds. The average speed is 55 miles an hour. So, in 5 seconds driving at 55 miles an hour, you will travel the same distance as a full-length football field. So texting and driving, when you go to read a text, your eyes are off the road, you're driving blind for a full length of a football field. Let me ask you a question. Would you park your car in the end zone, put a blindfold on, crank your car up, and drive 55 miles an hour to the other end zone when you can't see where you're going? Of course not. I wouldn't want to stand in one end zone, put a blindfold on, and run to the other side of the field. I'll run to a fence. I'll run to a pole. I'll break my ankle. We know that's dangerous. That's crazy. Nobody would do that. But we do it every time we text and drive. You see, when you're texting and driving, you're 23 more times likely to have an accident. Another statistic here that I find interesting, it's sad, but it's interesting. Every day, 11 teenagers die because of texting and driving. Think about that. 11 teenagers will die every day from texting and driving. It could be your loved one, it could be my loved one. We got to stop this. In that same article, they're talking about a poll that they did. In that poll, they found 77% of all adults and 55% of all teens say it's easy to manage texting and driving. Now, I'm in public safety. A lot of y'all here in this class is in public safety. I know I've heard an intoxicated driver say, oh, I can manage just fine. I can drive. I'm not too intoxicated. Okay, that's why you ran into a tree, right? Yeah, you can't do that. We all know that's not right. Remember, texting and driving is 6 times more dangerous. You can't drink and drive, you definitely can't text and drive. We need to lead by example. We need to stop texting and driving, and we can do it by either just putting down our phones and stop cold turkey. It's hard to do that, but we can try it. Or we can download an app to our phone that will let us stop texting and driving. These apps, they're free. They'll prevent you from sending or receiving texts while you're moving in the vehicle. We need to go home, get our kids' phones. We pay for them. We need to put the parental controls back in our phones. We need to also download these apps so they can't text and drive, so we can keep them safe. I don't want my loved ones to be one of those 11 every day. We need to drop that number down to 0. Let's look at this from a different standpoint. Everybody in this class, I want you to look around, look at all your classmates. Now, I want you to come back up here to the front row. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go all the way around the room. I want everybody to count from 1 to 4. 1 to 4. If you would go ahead and start, I'll give you a minute to do it. Very good. Now, if you picked 1, I want you to raise your hand. Everybody picked 1, raise your hand. All right, everybody look around and see all the hands are raised. Everybody stand up. If you got 1, and all the ones stand beside the wall. Look around the room now. That's 1 out of every 4 of y'all that just got in an accident from texting and driving. This could be you. This could be your child. It could be your spouse. Y'all can have a seat. Now, with that being said, how many of y'all think that texting and driving is a problem? Raise your hand. Wow, that's a lot of hands. All right, since we all agree that this is a problem, we agree we need to do something about it, right? Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, this is what I need you to do. I want you to get your phones out. Everybody get your phones out. Go to the App Store. Wherever provider you have, go to your App Store. I want you to look up Stop Texting and Driving app ABC. Very good. I want you to download it to your phone. Now, we all said this is a problem. You agree this is a problem, so let's download it to our phones. Very good. Everybody download it? Awesome. Good job, everybody. I appreciate it. Now, what I need you to do is take this home, share this with your spouse, share this with your kids, and download it to their phones. Encourage them to tell their friends. You go tell your friends and get them to do it to their kids' phones and their spouses' phones. Let's spread this word so we can stop this epidemic of texting and driving. Thank y'all for your time. My name is Jeffrey Gregory. I appreciate your time today. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll talk to you later.